The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning. Welcome to MightyOxTrading. Friday morning, ready to get it. Not really, I'm tired. How's everyone doing? Give me 1 second here while I try and get the stream up on my phone. Keep it there in case of an emergency. There we go. Doesn't seem to want to load. There we go. So, good morning, everybody. Oops. Let's check to see how the markets are doing. There's like nobody here. I'm not sure what's going on. Last night there was barely anyone. Not sure. Everyone maybe decided I do suck. No. NQ has made a new high of the day. We have about a 150 point range. ES, same thing. About a 32 point range there. Copper. Up, then down. 140 ticks of range. Gold coming down. Hit a high of 1965 and then dropped about 16 points of range. UltraBond been up and down as well. And looking at about a point and a half of range. Crude oil coming down. About 3.5 points of range. Heating oil continuing to head up. Heating oil is heating up. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, about 1.7 point. Well, no, about 170 ticks of range. Looking at that daily chart, it's really close to that recent high back on the 2nd of February, 5572. And in that case, then we go back way back into November, where we get, I believe this was all-time highs back here on October 7th. It's been interesting to see if this continues to rise. Rise up. And the Russell has about 15 ticks of range, points of range, and the Dow about 150. That's where we stand right now as we go into the markets. I need to remember how to ban people on Twitch. So now we wait. Obviously just missed a nice move there on the NQ. Actually, it looks like we missed a bunch of nice moves by sleeping. I gotta cut that sleeping thing out. But it's been coming up since about 3 hours ago. Easily 20 points there with a 10-point stop. Clone. Easily 20 points there with a 10-point stop. UltraBond sending a signal, 20 points there. All the ups were definitely ups. That made a lot of sense. I'm going to do great this morning. But yeah, 4 straight long signals, that would have been good. The short signals obviously would not have been. But the short signal back here would have been excellent. Well, would have been a 10. They would have stopped out before going. Okay. Well, thank everyone for joining me this morning. Unfortunately, I still do not have any credentials from Helios. So still cannot trade the funded account. Getting a little frustrated there. I don't think it should take a full week to get this stuff set up. But apparently it does. Of course, they probably hear me complaining on here and just like put them at the bottom of the pile. Coming into the day, or I should say the morning, down a bunch. Traded like crap last night on stream. Not that there seemed to be anybody there to even see it. So if you trade like crap on stream, but there's nobody there to hear it, does it actually make a loss? According to my P&L, it does. This would have been a beautiful move down on gold. Gold would have been a little tough to trade overnight. I mean, these are good signals, but like this one would have stopped me out first. That would have been okay. I got a signal on ES, so let's go check that out. Pulling back here on ES and then Q. I swear, as the week goes on, 6 a.m. comes earlier each day. Excuse me 1 minute. I is back. Back I is. Oh, that's where I forgot the. Back I is. Market's a little, well, can't say the market's slow. I just, unfortunately, it was fast before I was on. Ouch. Oh. So V8, looking for good setups here. Morning, Jay. How are you doing? Gauntlet bad. TCP waiting, still waiting on credentials. I really thought I would have the credentials by now, but I still wait. Keep checking email. Gauntlet's cursed. Feeling better now, Jay? Well, continue to try and catch up on sleep. I know I plan on catching up on sleep this weekend. Of course, a week from today, I have an overnight stream, so that night I'll have to try and make sure I figure out a way to stay awake. UltraBond. No, I'm sorry, copper. Pulled back, trying to come back up. Gold came down below the SMA line, now curled back above it. Checking. See if there's anything major news-wise this morning. Fed speakers again this morning. Idiots. A whole bunch of Fed speakers throughout the day. A week from today is non-farm payrolls, which of course is be part of the all-night stream, the London session, and the non-farm payrolls. Good morning, Matt. How are you doing? How tired are you from staying up late? Oh, good. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Gold just popped up. Head back down. Crude. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Crude short signal. Off that long signal, it went 61 ticks. So crude's still moving like crazy. Indices are kind of sideways, trying to maybe curl back up. Recent high of 840, which was the daily high. Are we heading back toward 15,000? Sitting here waiting. The crude did send a short signal and then pop back up by 21 frickin' ticks. Back down. Natural gas with a nice little steady move there. Crude looks like it might want to come down there though. $103. 110.03, I should say. A 4-tick spread. I'm going to try and get in on the ask if we decide to jump on this short. Okay, we're filled. Have not had much luck on crude, so I don't expect this to work. But hey, we'll try. Right at an even number too, so that might have been a mistake. Market loves to bounce off even numbers, so yeah, that was a mistake on my part. We're in at 110.03. Seeing 109.99 on the bid. Oh, bouncing back up. Copper popping or sending a signal. Yep. Oil's consolidating, so it looks like usually if it consolidates, it doesn't go the direction I want it to. Of course, it just slows down here. It's just going to torture me. Long signal on ES. Looks like NQ might want to try as well. Small candles, and we're 6 minutes till the top of the hour. Oh wait, we're already in a long on NQ. Interesting. ES. I even have an ES chart. I do not. I don't. Whoa. Oh, wow. Crude's going to actually go my way. Okay, there we go. We got a win on crude. The cha-ching noise that Ninja Trader made scared me. Let me go look at that. And we got wow, we only got 4 ticks out of that? A lot of slippage. Wow. So we got 4 ticks, we got 40. It was up over 100. That's how much slippage as it came back. So a small winner to start the morning. Should have been a much bigger winner. I should have, these trailing stops sometimes bite me in that way, where if I just hit the profit target. Meanwhile, ES is going without me. And Q, So let's look at NQ. See if NQ gets it back above that high of 14,840. It's sitting at 38 right now, but it's also really near its Bollingers. Yeah, it's okay. 40 is better than nothing. And pulling back here. Rather have that 40 than been caught and that getting stopped out as it bursts back up by 40 ticks. Crude's like, here's your nugget, now leave me alone. Looking completely sideways now in the indices. Oh, a short signal now. Well, that's interesting. That seemed to come quick. Recent low over here, 819. So this is gonna go. Okay, it's maybe. See if it gets back below 19, and maybe we'll play with it. But copper with a long signal. Interesting candle on gold there about 8 candles ago. There's the top of the hour. ES sending a short signal now as well. Or trying to. NQ in this watching and waiting, seeing what NQ wants to do. Tight range for this time of the morning. The bands are only 15 points apart. The upper bands or outer bands are 23. Good morning, Stephen. How are you doing? I'm tired as well. This is just another slow, grindy morning so far. Yeah, sorry. Just yawned in everybody's ear. 6 o'clock comes earlier every morning. Indices trying to decide where they want to go, what they want to do, how they want to do it. Gold continues to grind up. Smaller candles there too, but good candles nonetheless. Pop back up here on NQ. 5.6 point candle. BTC is really blowing up. Not following NQ today. Just going on its own. Getting up near 45,000. And back down. Good morning, Jimmy. Oh, cool, Jay. Get back into it. We're just grinding along this SMA line, which is flat. The bands are flat. Everything's flat. Flat, flat, flat. VWAP's down at 764. We'll need to remember that. I'm going to take that off so it's not as scrunched. Oh, it's still scrunched. Didn't matter. The second deviation bands are only 8 points apart. And another red candle back down. Big candle down there on gold too. About, well, not as big as I thought, but 9 ticks total. Where are we gonna come down to? I should plant orders on both sides of this price action. It's the recent high here, 40. That's what we just said. That was recent high. What was the overall high? Overall high is also 40, really? Yes, I'm here talking to myself. Don't judge me. Okay, so we're in this tight range on NQ. So I just set orders on both sides of it. One here at 14,818, which is below that recent low. At one at 840, which is at the high. Looks like it might get filled on the low. Let's see. Maybe not. It didn't come down. So basically, I have orders setting on both sides of the range. If it bursts one way or the other, I'll get filled. Hopefully, it'll take it with me. Not, I'll use the other as a stop and move it around. Or we might just stay in this range all day and sit here, and we'll have to have a talk about other things. It's looking like it wants to curl down. It's a slow grind kind of curl, but the SMA line is slightly downtrending. If I do get filled here, I will move this stop loss to the top of this candle here that wicked up above the SMA line and then came back down. So be about a 10-point stop. Okay, we're filled on the short side. Moving our other order down to here. That's about an 11-point stop. Let's move it to the top of that red candle. I like that better. Still above the SMA line. I got filled and then it just popped back up. This may not work either. Ouch, look at that. Okay, so immediately stopped out. Obviously, bad idea. Yeah, it sent that short signal way back here. And I waited until it looked like it wanted to head down. It came up to just above where that wicked up earlier, above the SMA line. Oh. Not normal NQ action. I mean, this is very tight. It's still in that range. It just expanded the range by like 2 points. And you just know it's going to burst at some point. Now, copper was looks like the move I should have grabbed. Coming down nicely. long signal in NQ now, but I'm not taking that. Not there. It's coming into those downtrending bands. Came up, stopped me out. Looking like it was to come back down. Gold, try to pop back up. Back below the SMA. Good luck, Matt. Ouch. It's very indecisive right now. Just like last night. I mean, I got absolutely wrecked last night. The thing is, I got wrecked last night, and Waldus is just deciding to do this. You know, I autopsied it the night, and I don't know. I mean, there I did try to get in on the signal, but if we go back, turn back time. Come on. Sure, why is this so hard to move? I guess I need to reboot my computer. But, you know, I looked at the night. Oh, I got chopped up $700 or so. Um, you know, if look at this from the start of the night there, start of the night. I don't ever trade right off the bat, but right here, this would have given me 15. This was a loss. This would have given me 15. Loss, loss. This is where I started getting chopped up. I did get chopped up in here in these two losses. The thing is, I didn't take these wins back here to offset those chops. Then this would have been a win. This would have been a win. And this would have been a win. You know, so up until midnight my time, I could have got 6 wins and 4 losses if I had just followed the signals. I keep thinking I'm smarter than that and trying to get in on breaks of support and resistance, and I don't know. Now here though, the signals just aren't working. You know, this went down 3 points, well, a total of 5 points. I could have tried to get a 5-point scalp there. Long signal there didn't work either. And you know, at some point this is just going to go poof and explode up or down, which is what I tried to do there by setting those orders above and below. But it came down just enough to fill me below and then went up, which is the danger of that move. Oh, there we see. There we go. Now we're heading up. Matt was right in his thought, but it decided to pull back first. I mean, do I get in here now? I mean, the entry would have been 31 off that signal, which is right where we're at now. Do I jump in here, or do I wait till it breaks 40? That's a 9-point difference. You know, pull back again. ES is also trying to send a long signal. Some nice wick though there. Just indicates buying pressure. Or not. Back down. There's the, see, pulling back again. Bands are still so tight, although they have expanded just a bit. 13 points now versus 9 earlier. Gold sent a short signal. I should have taken it. Man, I keep missing the gold signals that actually work. UltraBond. Short signal there. Maybe I need to try the bonds again. Okay, we're in on yeah, we're in on NQ long. Don't like the fact that I marketed in an order and I had order submitted and then order filled. Not sure why there was a delay on a market order. Oh, crap. I'm not using a strategy. Oops. There's my stop. Get back into a strategy there. Tighter stop. Basically right at the SMA line. Did not break 40 there, but that candle was 35.75. Copper try to pop back up. Gold popping up as well. NQ not looking healthy. It's coming down for me. Let's see if it bounces on that SMA. Stop is just slightly below it. It's giving back that whole green candle. Gold's popping up to the SMA. Oh, it's gonna come down and hit my stop. Real close. Yep, stopped out again. Cursed. This frickin' account is cursed. Helios won't get me my other account. Boy. And bounces there. So it came down, hit my stop, bounced back up. Ah, maybe still coming down. I can't tell. So, I talked about the RSI and it breaking the RSI Bollinger. Here's an interesting one here on the AQ on the 30-minute chart. It came down hard on this 30-minute candle, 72 points back 4 a.m. Eastern, 4 to 4:30, and it broke this Bollinger on that chart. Look how we've bounded back up since. That would have been a great reversal play. Getting in here, and it's come up over 100 points since. They noticed that the super trend actually didn't send a long signal to the last green candle, so the signal would have been delayed. But playing this off this band break back up would have been an excellent play. Over here we had something similar from yesterday. You see the band break down here at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. Eastern, and then we bounded up 200 points. We're getting a signal in Q. We'll jump back to the 1 minute short signal, pulling back. Back down to 23. Sorry, Matt. I'm assuming you got stopped out as well. Okay, how much room do you have on that account, Matt? Okay, we're trying again on this burst down on NQ. That's moving nicely. We did probably break that range. Got below 18 or 19. Coming back up though. Watching because it is kind of touching that third band. Oh, look at it jumping all the way back up. Let's look at the next resistance area or support area. A little bit of consolidation in this area as it was coming up earlier. That was it. Green coming back up. I probably should take that $100 and give it some room. Oh, crap. Green might have got me again here. Let's see if it comes all the way back up. It's pushing some down some there. There we go, maybe. Low of this move was 14,810. Gold sending a short signal. Consolidating. Right here around 813. See that would come back here as it was coming up. 813 was an area right in this candle here where it kind of hesitated for a minute, literally a minute. There's a 1 minute candle. There we go. Now we're continuing down. Stop has moved the break even. Nice size candle here. Well, 5 points. Nice size for what we've been seeing anyway. Continuing this momentum down. A little bit of green on this candle as it starts. More red. Continuing down. But grindy, 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 grindy. We're down to 805. $804. Seeing 803 on the bid. There we go. 800 we hit. Bounced off 800, I believe. Actually went down to 798. Big bounce here off 798. It's gonna come up for my stop, it looks like. Give it room. We're guaranteed 9 points here. Well, minus whatever slippage. Okay, we're out of that trade. Let's take a look at the stats. He got in at 818.50, out at 809.50, so 9 points. So $180 back. Good job, Matt. Trade took a little over 9 minutes. Let's see if it continues to come down. Pulled back there by about 8 points total if you include the wick. Copper sending a long signal. Kind of staying away there for now. Quiet morning here, guys. Not a lot of people here either. Only 7. Last night was really quiet. Maybe y'all decided to start not liking me anymore. No, kidding. Very quiet morning. Uh, Burl, yes, I believe I said something back, didn't I? I was tired. Uh, yeah, I said thank you very much there, John. And I do thank you very much. I will start playing with that this weekend and get it looked at. I hope you're having a good morning, Burl. Long signal there in NQ, but hitting an SMA line. Expecting it to bounce, hoping for the bounce from that. Okay. Yes, I really do appreciate you sending that over, John. I definitely start getting that used. And I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Okay, sneeze is done. There's nothing to sneeze at. So we're about 45 minutes from the bell. Trading's been up and down this morning. Pretty much. Hoping we can get some good moves after the bell, or maybe not opposed to before it, but this has still been very, very yuck this morning. Slow week. I'm curious though. Morning, John. I'm doing all right. How are you? The Gauntlet account is cursed, and I'm still waiting on credentials to start trading the funded TCP. Well, Matt there last week or whenever it was got his the day he sent in the paperwork. But they say it could take up to 3 days. I sent in the paperwork Wednesday and I still haven't gotten it. But it seems like they may be backed up. It seems like a lot of people are passing the TCP right now. So I think they're, and I've seen people in the Discord complaining that, I shouldn't say complaining, just saying that it seems to be taking a long time. So I think they might be backed up. I was really hoping it would be this morning, but not yet. Keep watching my email. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Everything's kind of sideways and quiet right now. Things are really, really kind of strange here in the early morning lately. Yeah, everything's slow. I mean, I've taken a couple losses this morning, so is Matt there. I just gained back 180, but I'm down. I got chopped up last night big time. I kept allowing it to chop me up, so I'm down big time for the day. So trying to grind back. I don't know. I mean, I kind of trade the TCP different anyway. Obviously, I use micros on the TCP versus minis on the regular gauntlet, but it really shouldn't matter. Although I do use a little bit of wider, stop on the TCP because, it is micros. So that might be part of it. I need to autopsy this entire week because the gauntlet just, I mean, it took me a little over a month to pass TCP, and I've been grinding on this freaking gauntlet now for months. It's like, it shouldn't be this hard. I mean, I know it's hard. I shouldn't say it like that, but there's just something weird. I'm not. I'll figure it out. I got some strategies I want to also figure out for higher time frames. I need to see if they're viable. As we slowly grind toward 9 a.m., ES showing a little bit of signs of life there. And Q staying above its SMA line as well. Good morning, Walt. I'm doing alright. How are you? Sounds good to me. So let's see what happens here at the top of the hour. See if that wakes up the market because the market is hit the snooze button. Matt, are you long or short? Oh, so far even the top of the hour didn't wake up the market. Let's see. Crude popped up. Oh, big move down there. Okay. 5 points down. Thank you. Try to push down. Is sending me a short signal there. Low of that recent move that I did catch earlier was 810. Wait, 810? No, that's not right. I'm sorry, 798. Yeah, it's not right. Jumping in short with Matt here. Got in a little late, and there's a push down. Matt, what are you targeting? Bounce. We'll see how this goes. Trying to head down again. Consolidating here around 806. Fortunately, I got in at 804. Stop is right around the SMA line at 814. Just kind of grinding here down to 802. Slowly but surely, maybe. Uh, just hit 800 exactly there. Pop back up. This is still not normal NQ action for this time of day. Morning, Ace. How are you? Yeah, we broke through that 98 area. Seeing some momentum now. Third band is at 792, so we want to see momentum and not too fast that we end up snapping the band. Bands move down to 89. A little bit of green there. Back up to that 798 area. See if it can stay below it. I'm doing all right, Ace. Worried about Vincent. He's been missing this whole week. We're coming back up. Don't like the looks of that. Back up to 800. Yeah, should have took my profit. Back to my entry point. See if it comes up to the SMA line. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully. He kind of told last time, when he was going to be gone, he mentioned it, so hopefully he's not sick or something. Yeah, I don't want to hear that, Ace. I'm short. Gold, trying to bounce off the SMA line. There we go. Back down, back up. Right around my entry now at 18, I'm sorry, 14,804. I've been wrong more than I've been right lately, Ace, so don't follow me for sure. There we go, pushing back down. Got down to 94 just 3-4 minutes ago, so let's see if we can get back down there. Crude heading down. Try to get back under that 98 area. There we go. Hit 98, 97, 96. 97. Maj B or Maj B, Major B. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Introduce yourself if you feel like it. There we go. 794. Stops move the break even. Gonna continue the momentum. So 93, 92. Gold, short signal. Don't like to see short some gold when we're going short on NQ. We'll see here. Low now, this move has been 91.75. Still seeing some selling pressure coming in. There we go, moving down. Down to 790. We're looking for 84, but I don't like that candle. Trying to still push down here. Hanging around 93. Tempted to cut it here. Guaranteed 3 points of profit. That's not a lot. But let's see. Sidewaysness at 92 area, 93 area. Love to see a nice big flush down here. Oh, wow. Ask and I shall receive. New candle there. Go down to 87. Great job, Matt. Great job. How many contracts were you using, Matt? 3, I'm assuming? 2. Okay. Actually, you got in way before me. A little bit of green here, trying to see what it wants to do. Low of the move was 85.75. There we go, there's some red popping down. Yeah. I manually move my stop to the wick of this last candle. Love to see one more nice flush down. I got it last time when I asked. Struggling at 85. And that might make sense. Oh, this over here is 79. Consolidated in this area earlier. See if it can break on through to the other side. There we go. Uh-oh. Why did I... Okay. I saw it turn yellow. I thought I lost connection. I had confidence in you, Matt. Right now we're guaranteed 15 points of profit minus any slippage. See if it continues down. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There we go. We're 10 minutes from the bell. I almost never have a trade open at this time in the morning. So this is very worked out really well. It's gonna come up and take me out right now, maybe? No? Still trying to head down? Oh yeah, there we go. Trailing it by 5 total points. At this point, I'm not even worried about where the resistance are. Just let it go. It's where it takes me out. It takes me out. Still going down. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Trailing stop working absolutely beautifully here. What was settlement, Matt? Remind me? Okay, we're out of the trade. Big pop back up there of 7 points. Takes us out. Let's take a look at the stats on that trade. One moment. We got in at 14,804, out at 14,779. So about 25 points, just about $500 on that trade, and it took 20 minutes. So not a bad trade at all. $500 in 20 minutes. I'll take that. And digs me out of a big hole. I mean, I'm still down for the day because I was down nearly $1,000, but dug me out of the hole pretty well there, and we can go into the open looking for another nice trade to get us back in the green. Oh, guess that deserves this for sure. Now I got some breakfast, so while we bask in the glory of that trade, I'm gonna eat mute. Did you ever end up going short, Ace? Big, a big candle down here on gold, 5 points. Gold just dropped like a, wait for it, rock. Copper also dropped. Drop it like it's copper. Crude heading upwards again. UltraBond also heading down. That also made a nice move. Good morning, Chris. How are you? 4 minutes to the bell. There you go, Matt. There's settlement on NQ. Good trades yet this morning, Chris? It's from the bell. Moving over to our ES, excuse me, ES and NQ charts. 1 and 5 minute. I'm gonna take some supplements and then I'll be ready for the open. Okay, supplements taken. We got, hey, I still got a minute to go. Yay. There's folks here from YouTube. If you don't mind hitting that thumbs up button for me, I would appreciate that. YouTube algorithm likes it. Good job, Chris. Very nice. Okay, so 30 seconds until the open. We're ready. Still bleeding down here on NQ. Or it's kind of consolidated right here before the open. Let's see what happens. There's the bell. Big downtrend as we come into the open. Continuing down, but not by a lot right now. 6 points. There's more, 16. profitable trade, Jimmy? Wick up. NQ's a little spastic, as usual. Nothing high velocity so far. 15 points down or so. Bounce now, up. Now we're green on this candle. So heading back up. Long signal firing there on NQ. ES with the long signal as well. I'm not going to take those signals. I expect a reversal here on this next 1 minute candle, well above the RSI's Bollinger. So we'll see if I'm right. Yep, there, even before the right back down. I almost could have played that reversal, and I should have. One day I'll get brave enough to do that. 11 points back down. 5 minute candles, just basically a doji. And back down in the red. Signals firing all over. Back to long signals. So it came down a little bit and then right back up. Now 14 points on this green candle. I mean on this opening 5 minute candle. ES is up just 2.5. And looking back to red. Definitely does not have a decision of which way it wants to go here. Down now. This 1 minute candle is 20 points down. That basically wiped out that green candle three minutes ago. We're also at a 200 EMA on the 5 minute chart. It's trying to break on through to the other side. Down to 14,750. Yep, broke through. Bounce. Bounce went away. So new 5 minute candle. So we ended up being down about 20 points on that first 5 minute candle. Let's look at what everything else is doing. Gold's continuing to grind down. NQ grinding down. Treasury bonds grinding down. Coal. Coal? What the heck? Coal? There's no coal futures. Crude heading up. Everything else heading down. Still not near highs or lows of the day on anything. Copper's actually hit a major. I can't talk all of a sudden. What was in my eggs? I think someone spiked them. Uh, Copper made a new low of the day just a bit ago. Gold's making a new low of the day as we speak. Strong move down. UltraBond also made new lows of the day. Natural gas made new highs of the day. And crude made a new low of the day earlier. So there we go. That catches us up there. So from when this short signal fired here, down to here, we've gone down almost 10 points on gold. Came down to 25, hit the band, wicked up. So quite the fall from that short signal. 75 points or so. No. Yeah. 70. Oops. So waiting and watching for an entry. ES also bleeding down big time. ES has come down 13 points since it sent that short signal. Now, what's interesting here, lately we've been seeing how BTC has been running with NQ, but it is absolutely not today. It is going opposite NQ and heading toward 45,000 while NQ and ES drop. I haven't heard from the hogs today. That's why they're just going up. So just a bleed out here. It did try to come back up once and failed. See how low we can go. How low can we go? It's interesting that, NQ and gold are both dropping and the bonds. That's unusual for them to all run the same way. UltraBond is just bleeding down fast. You can see I just moved that yellow line and see how far it's gone back down. Oh, ooh, ooh. Look at that hour bar on the hour chart on the UltraBond. It's below the RSI, it's Bollinger Band. Trying to see here. And it's showing, let's see, the Bollinger, bottom Bollinger at 172.28. We're at 173.01. So can't tell if it hit that Bollinger or not. Keep an eye on that. That's a prime sign for a reversal in the next 1 minute candle. I mean, sorry, 1 hour candle. Looking at the 30 minute. It's below the RSI's, RSI's Bollinger there as well. Definitely something we want to keep an eye on. Let's check golds as well. Gold below the third band for faux show. Gold's at 1945.7. That's right where the band is. So it's right on that third band. Very good chance of a reversal here as well. We see here on the Bollinger where it went slightly below that Bollinger. And then it reversed by these two candles. NQ that has popped up, trying to get back up to the SMA line. Gold sending us a signal. Check that 1 minute as soon as I finish checking these other charts. It's wicking up, so it's coming back up from that low. It band broke on most time frames there, so nice move back up on gold. UltraBond. Bounced down off the SMA for the ES and NQ, back down by about 15 points. So that back up. So now we're kind of up and down. Just bounced off that SMA line again. Gold got above its SMA line, but it's kind of surfing it. up, down right now. About 15, 10 to 15 points each candle. It's trying to get above that SMA. Gold did get above the SMA and is sending a long signal. And Q is sending a long signal, not one I want to take though. It's still a major downtrending SMA and Bollinger's. That was a big 25-point candle. Gold trying again here, as is NQ. I actually like gold setup more than I like NQ setup right now, honestly. Filled on gold. Wrong strategy. Wow. Okay. Well, wrong strategy, but it worked. Probably would have worked better if I had done the right strategy because it's continuing to go up. But we just got a quick 5 points off gold, so up $50 there on that gold entry. Of course, I screwed myself because it just bopped up 2 points. So that could have been a much better trade if I had had the right strategy in place. NQ though is also heading up, so NQ would have actually been the better signal. So grinding here a little bit, getting that money back. See, NQ, I'm starting to think, and I guess this is research I got to do. If you see the way NQ came up here with this big candle that pierced this here, and sent a long signal after that. I should have taken that. I'm starting to think those are good, even if things are still downtrending. Because you see here now, this is gone. It went up at least 13 points. It's probably going to continue up. Chris that was a good call, Chris, about the long on NQ. Yeah, gold popped back down. So if I would have jumped on that long signal the right way on gold, I could have got 2 points off of it. I did get 5 ticks. Oh, right back down on NQ. So maybe not. I mean, we could have got 13 off that signal. What did I do? But back down. Now it's unsure what it wants to do. Bounce off the SMA line again and back up. That looks like a. I mean, I don't know. That actually looks bullish. Over here, this high was 788. We're at 769. I don't know. I'm trying to decide what it wants to do. What's ES saying? ES, kind of that same general pattern. Russell kind of the same general pattern, but kind of muted compared to the other two. I take it that was a good day, Stephen? Since you're smiling. Back down on NQ, back down to the SMA line. Great day. Excellent job, Stephen. Looking like we might want to come back down now. This big move down, that big candle down to the SMA line actually curled the SMA to a slightly downward tilt again. See if it breaks through there. Can it break on through to the other side? I used that already today. Then curling back up. Again, up, down, up. Excellent job, Stephen. Excellent. You're going to get that. And drop back down. So NQ is unsure of itself right now. Back below that SMA line. Thank you for that reminder, Ace. Okay, Matt. Hope everything's okay. crude, giving us some sort of signal. It's also trying to pull back. NQ unsure of itself again. Yep. Now we're looking kind of bearish. There's the short signal. Low of this move over here was 713. It's there now. Pop back up a little bit. Got down to 714. Now we're showing green on that candle. Have the chart ready here. Ace, do you got 2 points yet? I'm in on NQ. Bouncy here. It's going to come up and hit me. Maybe not. Yep, stop me out. Crap. Okay, so back $200 again. Bad signal. Very bad signal. Oh, we're trying again though. Below this move was 708. We'll see if it gets back below there. I'm all the way up to 729. I was in at 712. I would have needed a 20. Oh, bopping, nope, bopping back up. Might be curling back up. Or down. I can't tell. UltraBond. Let me go check that UltraBond 1 hour chart. Interesting. Still kind of expecting a bounce here, but we'll see. Kind of testing that out. Oh, we got back below. That looks like it does want to go down again. I'm gonna jump in again. It's jumpy. If I'm just giving back here, it's too jumpy. I should have stayed out. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, there we go. There's some downward momentum. Guess I should have looked at support and resistance. That's probably a smart thing to do, huh? Oh yeah, right there. 707. So we are right at a resistance point or support area. That's not good. Or maybe it is. There we go. Gonna break 700, or is it gonna come back and hit my trailing at my break-even point? Yep, gonna stop me. Yeah, stop me out break-even. Darn it! I should have took the 200. Okay. Or I shouldn't have moved my stop to begin with, because down it goes. So low on the day. Low on the day is around. Let's see, there it goes. Darn it. Yeah, low of the day was 693, so I think low of this candle is 694. So it could not break the low of the day. Bounced a point above it. Pop back up. Try to come back down. Gold came up, hit the SMA line, went back up. UltraBond still kind of bleeding down. Not sure it caused a drop in the UltraBond, but the fact that it dropped almost 3 points in an hour is kind of amazing. crude oil coming up. Long signal there. It's going to stay out. Crude did give me a win earlier. Small win. Reminder, 1 week from today, doing an all-night stream. Friday, April 1st, starting at 2 a.m. Eastern. We're going to trade the London session, and we're going to trade non-farm payrolls. And, excuse me. About that. Anyway, non-farm payrolls and into the New York cash open. 9.5 hours. As long as Comcast lets me. I haven't had any connection problems this week, so hopefully everything will go smoothly. NQ's popped up to the SMA line. See if we bounce here or not. Doesn't look like it yet. Still trying to head up. Nope, there's the rejection possibly. See if it comes back down below that SMA line. ES is sending the long signal. But rejected it. Russell's is sideways. Yeah. UltraBond continues to come down. NQ sending a long signal. I just don't know. Went away again. Gold pushing up again. I think he did finally send that long signal, but iffiness here. No, I took another loser. Took a loser, and I also took one that stopped me out break even. Still nothing from Helios. Everything's kind of like gotten dull here. Come on, we want action. We want to see 50 points candles in both directions. Joking. Kinda. Move down here. Try to get back below the SMA. Excuse me. So we're heading back down here, maybe? Underneath the SMA line again. Crude oil also sending a signal. Crude's trying to head back up. So previous low is 694, which was 1 point off the low of the day. We're down, back down to near 700, popping back up a little bit there. Oh, Bitcoin pulled back now as well. Ahead of steam here. We got a short signal. We'll try this. Oh, signal went away. New signal fired. Jump in here if it breaks the low of the day. Hit 95 and bounced. So no. So far, nope, nope. It's bounced twice before getting to the low of the day by a point or two. Back up, all the way back up to 713. Gold. Short signal as it breaks below the SMA. Crude again with a long signal, I believe. Yep, yep. Now we're trying to head back up on the indices. Big move up here on ES. NQ, not as much. So kind of in nothing land right now. Trying to curl back up. NQ back above the SMA line. So kind of back in a rangy space here with NQ. Rangy space. I come up with all these new trading terms. Previous high, 750 of recent high here. Then we have resistance around 775 area. Times ahead of steam coming up. If it gets above 750, we'll take. Couldn't do it. Up, trying again. It's a trying again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. There we go. We're in, trying to catch this burst up. Should have got in earlier. I might have been in too late. Hold on. Let's see if it's pulling back up. I may have got in too late. I was going for the break of 50. I got in at 55. Let's see if it still heads up. There we go. Now we're getting some green momentum. Maybe not. It's trying. But can't get above 50 here. Trying again. There we go. There's some green. There we go. Hey. Thought for sure I was going to get stopped out. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Up, up and away. Remember I said we had some resistance around. Yep. There we go. Out. Okay. That was good. That was good. Let's see. Stats, 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 and more stats. Got in at 755, out at 769. So, actually just about 770. So we got 15 points off of that. So $300, one tick less than 300. So what's a tick? 5. So $295 on that trade. So that deserves a cha-ching. I'm gonna mute for. Does look like we got out right at the right time too. Trailing stop did its job there. Pull back now, maybe trying to head back up. It hit a high of 775, so we got out at 770, I think I said. Oh, 7, yeah. So we did good.
Let me just set these here.
So we hit a $500 winner and a $300 winner today. Now, if I could just stop hitting the losers, it'd be a good day. Copper heading up. And Q consolidating here a bit. Coming back down to its SMA. So that's a nice run on copper there. Would have hit profit target if I had taken that. I got to take a look at copper this weekend. I got so much charting to do, and I also need to do videos on the weekends, and it's just like too much to do. I need to find people that want to chart. What's the UltraBond doing? UltraBond's still coming down, so definitely did not bounce like I expected it to. Let's look at the UltraBond. So from this short signal, actually, I mean, well, it really started. No, that's Nasdaq. Never mind. Duh. UltraBond chart helps. There. This short signal here, it's come down 3 full points. It's $3,000. Both of these short signals have been excellent to grab. Or this pullback here. Daily chart. Once again, we are at lows. We hit lows 2 days ago of 171.07. Or a point off of that, but these are the lowest we've been on the UltraBond since since March 29th of 2019. So it'll be interesting to see if we continue heading down. Gold pulling back. NASDAQ trying to curl back up. Are we interested if it gets back above those highs? And we probably need to get back above 70, well, let's see, 78, 77, that area right there where it just topped out again there. You see it came up 4 straight candles here in this consolidation. Couldn't break above that area, which is almost the same area we couldn't break above there. And over here as well is a little higher, 88, but so about 13 points more. So those are our two major resistance areas if we comes back up. Anybody else trading? Oh, here we go. Had its steam up. Can it break through the 75 to 80 area? The answer is yes, and it just blew through, and I didn't get a chance to jump in. I should have jumped in there, and I didn't. I hesitated, and it went without me. Heading back up toward 800. Copper leveling out. UltraBond just continuing to bleed down. Gold sideways, and Q made it up to 92. Still trying to head up. ES also heading up. So and Q's about mid-range. Meanwhile, ES is making new daily highs. Copper made a new daily low before bouncing big time. Bouncing baby copper. I don't know. UltraBond. Crude. Nothing exciting really happening. We'll probably stay on here for another 20 minutes or so and then call it a day unless we start seeing some excitement. Coming up again, but not interested. Excellent, John. Great job. So they have, but the FTMO has two stages? Oh yeah, YM really did run, didn't it? It's nice. Gold trying to head back up. Do you have to trade the full 60? Like if you hit that 5K in like 30 days, it still takes 60 days? Q popping back up again. Do you want to thank everyone for joining me today? Well, like I said, we'll probably trade for another 20 minutes or so. If you're here from YouTube, I would really appreciate if you hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. Okay, that's not bad. 10 days isn't bad at all. Q's heading up toward 800 here. Our next stream will be Sunday night on Share Vision, Monday morning on Share Vision. Next week will be the last week we're doing that type of schedule. We're going to move to all mornings on YouTube and all evenings on Share Vision, starting in April 3rd. And that way it's less confusing. I think it'll help build the YouTube audience more if I'm consistently here. Still, we're still going to trade for the next 20 minutes here at least. This has been an okay day. I mean, I was down big time, and I've made back a bunch. So even if I don't end in green, it's kind of a positive momentum. Yep. John, uh, slow but sure. Too many people try to rush them, and end up that's where they end up making a mistake. Nice little slow grind up is all that's needed. So it's struggling, NQ struggling to get above that 800 level. It hit a high here of, oh, got it. I got up to 803, rejected down. Got up to 804, rejected down. It's back down to 792. Crude, that was a good crude signal, unfortunately. I mean, it's fortunate for people that took it. But for me, I didn't take it, and it's going up 60 ticks. That's a yeah, that's a good idea. And that's kind of like, I mean, I like having two accounts to trade now with Earn to Trade if they ever get me my other account, where I can kind of balance them as well. Eventually, may add a third. Still nothing from Helios. I think it's a good strategy there, John. This UltraBond drop is just amazing. I'm not sure exactly what caused it, but this is now gone down almost 4 points in less than 2 hours. And they're all dropping. 5 year, 10 year, so on and so forth. Gold trying to come short. Gold's been grinding up every time it's tried to go short, it's popped back up. Another had its theme for NQ, trying to get above 800 and stay above. Another rejection there, got above 800, up to 808 this time and rejected. and pull back. Another pull back. Copper, nice move down there. Natural gas coming down. Crude with a pullback. Hogs have been grinding up. Bitcoin did get above 55. I'm sorry, 45. 55 would be amazing. 45 before pulling back. Even my SHIB's going up. I now have 1.1 million SHIB. If it hits $1, I'll probably won't make the next stream. No, I'm kidding. Gold setting a short signal there, but it's been tight. I mean, this is a 17 tick candle, so not that tight. Yep, exactly. Wouldn't mind some nice ground up sausage. Not sure why, but so many places add carbs to sausage. I guess it's cheap, inexpensive filler. If I eat a bratwurst, I don't expect to have 4 carbs. Yes, I am, John. Yeah, yes, I'm very low carb. I'm diabetic, type 2. Oh, awesome, Matt. Yeah, if I feel so much better on keto. Now, I do take a keto break, usually around the holiday, around Christmas time. And I end up feeling like crap when I do, but yeah, I feel like I'll be missing out on life if I didn't eat Thanksgiving dinner and stuff. And they're saying more that in order for your body to regulate right, you should take a break from keto like twice a year for a few weeks. So it works out. But yeah, when I'm not on keto, I feel like absolute horrible. I still got a lot of weight to lose, but working on it. Short signal on NQ. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. It's down below that Bollinger. I kind of missed it anyway. Oh man, yeah, I totally missed that signal there. I didn't grab it in time, and it went 15 points. That'd been nice. Excellent job, Mac. That's great. Yeah, no one realizes just how bad. I mean, not all carbs are bad, but the processed crap that is part of America's food supply. Those medicines don't make you go too low, John. One of the scariest feelings out there is when your blood sugar starts going too low. And a lot of them are. They really are. And seed oils. You know, there are some bad fats too. I should have grabbed this. I'm so mad I missed this. I don't know if it's going to keep going down now. But yeah, so many between carbs and seed oils. Those are the two bad things. Oh, okay, John. Kind of sucks. Oh, yep. That's why you always hear me eat eggs for breakfast when I pause the well, mute the stream and eat my eggs and sausage in the morning. I tried doing intermittent fasting at times too, but I don't seem to stick with that as much. Long signal and gold, but gold's chart here is looking ugly. Oh wow, nice, Matt. Intermittent fasting definitely helps too. Autophagy and insulin resistance and all that. Have a great have a great weekend, John. Enjoy your day, and I'll talk to you next week. Thinking there's a trade here to be made. Yeah, I'm thinking this wants to go short, but I'm not sure. That trade I missed would have got me back to green today, so I don't want to sort of jump into a trade though because I feel like I missed one and I want to get it. So I got to be careful. Yep, maybe it just popped up. So luckily I didn't jump in there. We'll go for a couple more minutes. Up, maybe I was right. Here it comes down. That's a 13-point candle down, 15-point candle down. Do we want to grab it if it goes below 25, which was where this came down? That's a good question. We came down to 695 there. It's right at 20. Okay, we're gonna jump in here, see what we can get. Oh, nice. Yeah, there we go. Ah, don't come back on me. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. And out. Boom. And look at that. I was down over $1,000 and back to green by 55. Now, it's technically slightly not green because of commissions, but much better. Oh, stats on that trade. In at 723, out at 707, so 15 points. No, 16 points. You know, I could really be doing well in this if I stopped putting myself into a hole by $1,000 first. Yes, well, you know, I thought I put it in the right spot, but it's not showing up. So I need to get that figured out this weekend too. Do you mean how do you set it up, Jimmy? Is that what you mean? Um, here, well, let me bring up Ninja Trader again. And like NQ, you go into ATM strategy. So if you want to set it up, hit custom, and then over here on stop strategy, custom, and auto trail one step let's say once it gets to 40 ticks in profit, that's okay, Jimmy. I'm willing to work with that. So say it gets 40 ticks in profit and you want to trail it by 8 ticks. So you'll put 8 in the stop loss and then it'll trail and then frequency 4. So every time it moves up 4 ticks, it'll continue up. And if it pulls back by 8 ticks, then it'll end the trade. So that's how you do it on NinjaTrader. And you can also do it two steps. Like say, at 40 you wanted to move the break even. So there you put 40 and 40 in the stop means it's trailing by 40 ticks. And then once it gets to 60 ticks in the profit, then you want it to trail by just 20 ticks. So you can do it up to 3 steps. Now, and you can do it for multiple contracts too. For each contract, you can have a different trailing. You're welcome, Jimmy. So I am green on the day, and I am going to. I think we're going to call it there, where I give that back again. And hopefully Monday, maybe Monday, we'll have a funded account to play with. But Share Vision Sunday night. Hope some of you would join me there. Last night was completely dead there. I mean, I did get my views that I needed, but like nobody talked besides Matt. To the point that we started discussing strategies and how to make them on NinjaTrader. So, if anyone's bored Sunday night, you can find me there. I want to thank everyone for joining me. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And we shall see you on Sunday or Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.